Hello, good evening, everyone. It's Brian here of This Is What Brian Thinks Adventures. Happy late Tuesday night, August 30th, 2022, as well as early next day, Wednesday, August 31st of 2022. It is Brian of This Is What Brian Thinks Adventures YouTube enthusiast speaking. I would like to speak with each and every one of you to provide an end of August 2022 update and talk about some of the positive highlights, what's been going on over the summer. And I just want to tell you about that, as well as my new job hunt has been going, and tell you about some of the positive things, what's going to be happening over this year, 2022-2023, around that time frame too. So here goes. I have been very understanding and making the most of this summer of this year. I did things instead, and I have been focusing very hard to find a new job that's not far from my home. In fact, I'm also very glad to inform you all is that today I have dropped off my resume at official Oilers team store at Ice District Connect outside Rogers Place earlier today. And I also dropped my resume off at the bookstore location in MacEwan University outside of Ice District as well. So I let them know about that as well. In fact, I'm also want to give you all a heads up is that this summer was an amazing summer, and I did things too, even though I have held off my Calgary Stampede trip for a third straight year in a row. But the positive thing is I will be going my way to Calgary for the next Stampede in July of next year, of this next summer in July 2023, and 10 months from this fall of this September, October of this year, to this upcoming July of this upcoming year of next summer, in the summer of 2023, after this year 2022-2023 semester. In fact, I'm also very pleased to announce is that I am going to be attending my Adobe Photoshop Level 1 course at school in MacEwan University this January, this year of 2023, of this winter, in less than 5 months from this September of this fall, and that's in 4 months from this September come this January of 2023. So I'm very excited about that too. So I'll be informing you all is that I will be in Adobe Photoshop Level 1 at MacEwan University between Saturday, January 14th, Saturday, January 20th. Excuse me. What I mean to say is I will be taking Adobe Photoshop Level 1 at MacEwan University between Saturday, January 14th, Saturday, January 21st, as well as Saturday, January 28th, this January of this winter, of this year, January 2023, and 4.5 months from this September of this fall. In fact, I'm also in the progress to see what other alternate courses that I'm interested in taking at MacEwan University during this month of this September. And I'm also very pleased to tell you is that I have reached over 14,485 YouTube videos, so I'm nearing up to 14,500 YouTube videos, another 15 more down the road, so I'm super excited for that as well. And now I really want to tell you something very positive. I am also going to meet a friend who's a fan of me, who also goes to my old school in Alwy, Cairns, that I attended school for junior high and senior high school a long time ago. So my mom has talked to me that we're going to hook up sometime when she's off work next. So, and that's something we can discuss respectfully in private, but we'll get that lined up too, and I will keep you updated as well. And the positive thing is that I did something very amazing this summer of this year as well. This summer in July, last month and a half ago, almost 2 months ago, 3 months ago, you might want to say, in case of, I did mention is that I was interviewed with Global News Edmonton and Street Performance Festival of Sir Winston Churchill Square this summer. In case if you all saw me on the TV, I was on Global News Edmonton this summer. And before that, I did something very amazing on Canada Day this summer at the beginning of this July 1st of Canada Day in honor for Canada's 155th birthday this summer. I did a YouTube video of the ETS buses on my way to and from the pancake breakfast of the Alberta legislature that day. First, I did ETS bus 2007 New Flyer, diesel 40-foot low-floor bus unit of 4739 on 8 University. That I have the link on my YouTube channel. And it is the bus I did film on 9 Southgate 3.5 years ago in May 2019, before my 26th birthday drew near May 2019, that time, almost 4 years ago. Feels like that if you ask me. And those of you who would like to know, before I continue further, I took a picture of the beautiful pancakes and the watermelon I had at the International Pancake Breakfast. They were so flavorful. And the best of all is that I did a retake of the ThyssenKrupp Northern Traction Elevators at Edmonton Federal Building by Alberta Legislature, where it still serves the parking levels, as well as Basement 1 concourse and main floor, with the brown-blue EPCO fixtures and blue indicators surrounded too. And I also have the retake of the link as well. And likewise, I got to see my friend Andrew at Ice District for one of the Canada Day concerts, and afterwards I took the bus 8 University from the downtown to Old Strathcona and decided to walk past Blues on White, as well as the Beercade on my way home to change from my sandals to my socks to on the way to Edmonton Riverhawks at Remax Center. And likewise, I want to tell you is that after I did that, I did a YouTube video of ETS Bus 2009 New Flyer, diesel 40-foot low-floor bus unit, D40 LFR bus unit of 4759 on 9 Eau Clairs, and I took a picture with the Happy Canada Day as well, that I also posted on YouTube, but as well as on Facebook. And of course, after I did that, I did a retake of the ThyssenKrupp Northern hydraulic elevator with the buzzing sound indicator at Remax Center of Edmonton Riverhawks. It's the elevator that I filmed in July 2019, before I went to Calgary Stampede 3.5 years ago, July 2019, that I'm also planning to go in July this upcoming summer of next year in 2023, as well as the following summer of July 2024, July 2025 and beyond, like summer 2026. But I will get to that detail as this year progresses as well. In fact, I did get an email from the continuing education of MacEwan University that Adobe Photoshop Level 1 course schedule I'm going to be taking in person this January between the 3 Saturdays of January 14th, January 21st, January 28th of this year, January 2023, less than 4 months from September, October. So less than 5 months from September, less than 4.5 months from September, October. So I'm very excited about that as well. And I'm also very pleased to tell you that over the next 7 months, from this October to this April, during this year 2022-2023, I will be doing bowling for Special Olympics bowling on Sunday mornings between 10 in the morning to 12 o'clock noon during the fall, winter, close to early in the spring of this April. So I'm very excited for that as well. For those who would like to know, is that I have made the best of this summer of this year, plugging away very hard to find a new job that's not far from home. And as mentioned, I've already followed up with the human resources of the Acapella Catering, where I dropped off my resume recently 2 weeks ago. I'm also going to follow up with what my school schedule is going about too, so I'm Gonna get that sorted out as soon as I get my courses looked into. In fact, I've already discussed about my Special Olympics bowling schedule. I just need to follow up to let them know that I can work my days off around my work schedule, school schedule, and Special Olympics bowling schedule, so this way it doesn't affect. And as always, I'm so excited to tell you is that I'm really looking forward to going to school at MacEwan University, studying Adobe classes, art and design digital media courses over this fall and winter. In fact, I'm also going to be attending my friend Henry's birthday party this fall of this October as well. So I'm going to work that around between my new job schedule as well as my school post-secondary schedule as well as Special Olympics bowling schedule. So that way it doesn't affect and interfere. So I'm going to get that on track as well. And of all the positive things I've made over the summer, I was so very understanding. In fact, at the end of July last month of this summer, my mom and we went to Heritage Days, and she really likes the ETS buses, the 2019-2020 New Flyer Excelsiors 40-foot low-floor buses, the XD40s, as well as the 2019-2020 New Flyer Excelsior 60-foot low-floor articulated bus units, the XD60s, with the metal and the beautiful ETS blue cloth logo seats around it. And those metal seats on those XD40s and 60s of the New Flyers, they remind me of Calgary Transit's 2013, 14, 2015 New Flyer Excelsior buses that Calgary Transit's buses have in Calgary as well. So it's kind of similar if you ask. Now, for those who would like to know, is that some of my friends, some of the kids from my old school, Alawai Karens, I went to for my old school for junior high and senior high school, has been watching my YouTube videos and especially has always been mentioning about me. So, as long as it's positive things though, and in fact, I'm really looking forward to getting things on track, and I'm hoping to get everybody on the phone at my old school, Alawai Karens on the phone, or on field trips in between my new work and school schedule. Let every one of my friends who I had as my old teachers a long time ago, to let them know they can come by, see me at my work sometime. In between my new job, say hello, while I'm focusing on getting my work going along. So everybody would be very proud, especially Miss Yastruk, who used to be my student teacher 10 years ago when I was in my last year, in Melanie, Miss Mahedon's class in 2012, 2013, 10 years ago. She would be very proud of all the choices, including everybody who I know from my old school, including people like Mark Mr. Eady, who I had a long time ago when he was Mr. Moderstedt's assistant in grade 7 a long time ago. He would be very proud about all the decisions I've been making for my work, and the wise choices for me to stay out of the retail malls and finding something else what makes sense for me to focus on my college schedule. But most importantly, I'm also very pleased to tell you is that I am in the process of getting my new job issue sorted out, my school post-secondary schedule, as well as Special Olympics bowling schedule underway this year. So I am super thrilled about that as well, folks. In fact, of all the decisions I've made over the summer, I made the responsible decision to let my friends in Calgary know. I delayed my Calgary Stampede visit for a third straight year in a row this summer, but I did what was very responsible as well as very understanding, if you ask me. And that was holding off my Stampede trip to Calgary. But don't worry, I'm getting my new job situated, as well as my school schedule and Special Olympics bowling schedule well underway this year. And the best part of all is that what's not going to change in between my new job schedule and my school schedule and Special Olympics bowling schedule, I am still going to continue making YouTube videos of random buses, random ETS buses, Strathcona County buses, as well as other transit areas like the Duke Transit, and I'm hoping to check out Beaumont Transit and meet my friend Trevor, who is also a bus driver of Beaumont Transit one day as well, when I have the opportunity to take the bus from Century Park to Heritage Valley Transit Center on 700X Heritage Valley Express one day, so I plan to look into that as well. And likewise, I'm still going to visit my friends in Calgary, meet them in a public place on my travels during the day. I'm still going to ride the bus and the C-Train LRT trains on Calgary Transit during the day. In fact, I look forward to attending Calgary Stampede again this upcoming summer in July 2023 and 10 months from this fall of September, October, as well as after the 2022-2023 semester term, as well as the following next year's 2023, 2024, 2024, 2025, and who knows, 2025, 26 semester terms as well. So I'm focusing on that as well. And the best thing is that I'm going to still plan my bus trips on our HSR buses in Hamilton as well as Waterdown, including my GO Bus and GO Train trips on our Lakeshore West Line and on the GO Transit in the Greater Toronto Hamilton areas, like using the GO Bus at our Hamilton GO Centre, using our bus routes on our HSR buses at McNabb Transit Centre Bus Terminal by Jackson Square in Hamilton, our old place in Ontario, on my visits, as well as taking the bus up and down the mountains, up and down the south side, west and east side, Hamilton Mountain, south side, Hamilton Mountain escarpments on my travels again on our familiar bus routes where my mom and I have been to before that I still remember, like 35 College, 33 Sanatorium, 21 Upper Kenilworth. Those buses I know that go to Mohawk College, besides 20A Line Express, that is. But also other bus routes that I know that go to Sam Lawrence Park on the Upper Wellington Street, Concession Street, Jollycut area, 22 Upper Ottawa, 23 Upper Gage, 24 Upper Sherman, 25 Upper Wentworth, 26 Upper Wellington, 27 Upper James, because I know these buses as well, and I'm going to use the same bus on Mohawk Road on the south side, east-west Hamilton Mountain on my travels again, 41 Mohawk, because I like using that bus on my visits to Limeridge Mall. Whenever I visit Hamilton, our old place in Ontario, from Edmonton, Alberta, on visits. And it's very rewarding too, because the thing is, the reason why I take the bus on my own in Hamilton, as well as the GO Bus to Aldershot Station in Waterdown, as well as the GO Train on our Lakeshore West Line between Aldershot Station, Burlington Station, Appleby Station, and Burlington, through Bronte Station, Oakville Station, Clarkson Station, Park Credit Station, Long Branch Station, Mimico Station, Exhibition Station, to and from Union Station on our Lakeshore West Line in Toronto on the GO Train, as well as taking the subway in the downtown Toronto to between Bloor-Yonge Station, Wellesley College, Dundas Queen King Station on our Yonge Street line, and as well as places between Union Station, St. George Station. That is still the same routes I'll always use my subway trips to, where I have been to with my Auntie Paula and my mom before, and that is Union Station, St. Andrew Station, Osgood, St. Patrick, Queen's Park and Museum Station. And on our Bloor-Danforth line, there's Dufferin Station, Bloor-Yonge Station, Bay Station, St. George Station, Spadina Station, Christie Station, and of course Ossington Station, where I go to on the same Bloor-Danforth line of Line 2 on my visits in Toronto and Hamilton, on my travels in Ontario, because the reason I do that, because ever since before and after my grandparents and my Auntie Hazel passed on, they have seen the way I respect other people. They've seen me long enough. They've seen me the way I am very well behaved, how I respect the transit system. And my Auntie Paula knows I'm very responsible, as well as my mom, my Auntie Jocelyn, Uncle John, as well as our friends, our old mutual peers, Steve and Kayla and Ray. They all know I'm very responsible, and I very well know what to do without any hassle at all. And having said, I'm always very wise about the same rules on the subway in Toronto as well, where every time I get on the subway, I always follow the same rules, and I always use common sense and use my head properly watching out for myself, watching for other people, as I very carefully, very safely, responsibly keep going along my way without any problems at all, staying away from the edge of the platform, stay behind the yellow line, stay against the wall, stay in the middle of the platform, and always leaving myself plenty of time to do so. And it's the same when I take the LRT here, and when I take the LRTC trains of Calgary Transit in the city of Calgary on my visits. In fact, I'm also going to be following up with the people of Acapella Catering to let them know with my school schedule going on in September, and let them know that my Adobe Photoshop course, Level 1 at MacEwan University, in-person class is going to be this January of 2023 after the winter break. So there'll be plenty of time before this summer of next year, 2023. So for me to get between the end of this summer, between the end of August, over the fall months, and over this winter and the spring before this upcoming summer, is going to give me lots of time to get things back on track between now, over the fall, winter, this spring during this year, 2022, 2023, before I go to Calgary for the Calgary Stampede in July of this upcoming summer, in 10 months from this September, October, and less than 9 months from October, November, and December, and less than 7 months from this January. So it'll be plenty of time between the 6 months of this January, February, March, April, May, and this June of 2023 after the fall months go by. So it'll be plenty of time between this winter and the spring in 2023 to get things back on track. And for those who would like to know, is that, and I do have an excellent way how to find random elevators. I know random bus units of all brands on the HSR buses in Hamilton on my visits, that where I used to live a long time ago, where I go back to on visits. New Flyers, CNG Nova, CNG New Flyers, CNG Grand West Vicinity buses, and our GO buses on the GO Transit that I know how to use between our Hamilton GO Centre and Aldershot Station, where I take the GO train at Aldershot Station in Waterdown and Burlington, have MCI D4500s and super low and Vero 500 Alexander Dennis double-decker passenger bus units. Kind of similar like Strathcona County, if you ask me. But you know what? And as time goes on, I'm still going to keep doing what is responsible in between my new job, school, Special Olympics bowling schedule this year. I'm definitely going to make a huge difference. In fact, I'm pleased to tell you that I'm looking forward to getting things on track this September, over this fall, and especially before and after the start of this year, 2023. Come this January, before and after I take Adobe Photoshop Level 1 at MacEwan University this January as well. Right now, before I go, I just want to give you a heads up, is that I'm also looking at other courses that I'm interested in taking this September before I take Adobe Photoshop Level 1 this January, less than 5 months, in 4.5 months from this September of this fall. So I look forward to this year, 2022-2023 semester term, as well as the following next year's terms, 2023-24, 2024-25, 2025-26, and beyond. So thank you for this end of August 2022 update, everybody. Late Tuesday night, August 30th. Early next day, Wednesday, August 31st of 2022. Thank you again for listening to me, hearing about end of August 2022 update. Next day, Wednesday, August 31st of 2022. Thank you for this end of August 2022 update, everyone. And I will give you an update for September 2nd. Excuse me, I was going a little ahead of myself. Please stay tuned to hear me talk about September 2022 update, about what's in store this September, as well as the start of 2022-23 semester term update as well as the fall update at the same time. Have a safe night, everyone. Thank you for this end of August 2022 update, August 31st of 2022. Have a good night, everyone. Please stay safe and healthy, and please sleep well. Kids, do very well at school this year. elementary students, junior high and senior high school students, and post-secondary students, work very hard and do very well in your classes. Do it successfully, and who knows, you might be a straight A student as me one day. So, thank you for this end of August 2022 update, everyone. August 31st, 2022. Good night, everyone. See you on the next YouTube video.